Have you ever heard the story of Dr. Thaddius Randall? He was born right here in Crescent Hollow on November 2nd, 1894.
That part is documented.
But this photograph was taken inside the RandallCorp headquarters. Timestamp on it says 2024, and the man in it is also Dr. Thaddius Randall. Same man, same name, no face.
But by 2024, he should have been dead for decades.
So either this photograph is wrong, or something in Crescent Hollow doesn't follow the rules.
Thaddius Randall grew up right here in Crescent Hollow.
His family helped found the town generations earlier.
In 1934, he opened the Museum of Wonder.
Just a tent on the edge of the Crescent Hollow Forest. To passing travelers, probably looked like a roadside attraction, but Randall had something very different in mind. He was documenting strange things that happened here, because Crescent Hollow has always been unusual. Lights moving through the forest with no visible source, compasses that refuse to point north, animals that shouldn't exist, and entire sections of the woods where wildlife simply won't go.
Most towns would try to bury something like this. Dr. Thaddius Randall did the opposite. He documented it.
And over time, the museum grew. In 1964, he opened something much bigger, an attraction called Hollow World. Visitors saw this as entertainment, an immersive place built around the strange folklore of Crescent Hollow.
But if you read Randall's journals, it feels much less like entertainment and more like documentation. By that point, Dr. Randall was convinced that something about this town was real, something he couldn't explain, and something he never stopped studying. Here's what we can verify.
Birth record 1894. Museum of Wonder opens 1934. Hollow World opens 1964. Public appearances throughout the 80s and 90s.
And then eventually, the record goes quiet.
The official explanation is simple. Dr. Thaddius Randall died. RandallCorp inherited his legacy. Case closed.
Except this photo exists.
And if the date attached to it is real, Thaddius Randall didn't just live a long life. He was preserved. RandallCorp's official statement about the founder says, Dr. Thaddius Randall's legacy lives on.
That's just corporate language, safe and vague. If this image is authentic, RandallCorp didn't just preserve his legacy, they preserved him, which changes the story of Crescent Hollow entirely. Now the question isn't, how did he build the town? It's how is he still here?
Founders of Crescent Hollow didn't choose this location randomly. They built the town near something locals call the Vale. No one agrees on exactly what it is. Some describe it as a thin place, a boundary between worlds. Others say it's simply a strange stretch of forest where unusual things happen.
But people who lived here long enough have noticed the same pattern.
Time feels different. Memories blur around certain places, and occasionally, someone seems to age slower than they should. Most residents dismiss it as folklore. But if Dr. Thaddius Randall truly survived into 2024,
the Vale may not be folklore at all. It may be the reason.
This is Archive Entry 001.
Next time we're looking at an original exhibit of the Museum of Wonder.
An artifact that appears in the museum's record in 1934 that no longer exists anywhere in Crescent Hollow. Because if the most famous person from Crescent Hollow never left the town, maybe the town never left him. So the real question is, what exactly is Crescent Hollow?
This story is over. Thank you for watching. That's all I need to chase the clouds away. A smile